now. So we just got the stream going
Okay,
and
cool.
everything. We got 1 minute to go anyway. Starting it up, everything. Yeah, man, I'm glad I got my new fun computer because now my stream is all green. Before it was like yellow and fucking red and shit. So now everything's green. So it's cool.
Right.
So we cooking now. But yeah, we live, guys. Everybody listen to us. We live.
Your show
Oh,
will
here
go
we
live
go.
in
Here
5
we go.
seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Blog Talk Radio.
And we gotta hit the button again. Shit, here we go.
Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So listen, I'm going to tell you how you can get a woman obsessed with you, how you get a girl to really, really be feeling you, right? So
what's going on, everybody? www.themanmindset.com. It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. You know what, guys? What I want to talk to you guys today about is attraction. And the thing for a lot of you guys is that you think you get a pass straight to attraction when you meet a woman. That's not going to happen. In order to do that, guys, you have to make sure you get curiosity.
The following is rated TV MALSV. It contains strong language. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome to the Dating Advice Hour with your hosts, Mr. Locario and Steve the Dean Williams. This show will teach you how to keep conversations going, how to be more attractive, more confident, more masculine, how to be better at knowing what to say to a woman, and have a more satisfied dating and sex life. Mr. Locario is the bad boy of the dating game. BadBoyMembership.com is where you can go to step up your game, as Mr. Locario provides you with detailed step-by-step dating advice, audio-video tutorials every month. Steve the Dean Williams has been teaching men about dating, sex, and manhood for over 25 years. From building yourself to having the perfect marriage, his website is www.themanmindset.com. The call-in number is 515-605-9373. That's 515-605-9373. Take it away, guys.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? I know everybody's sitting around saying, hold up, man. These two motherfucking pipe hit motherfuckers is just a little bit early. We usually got it at 6 o'clock show. But, you know, my dog got somewhere to go, got business to take care of, so we here to give you that 1 hour. How you doing, Mr. Locario?
I'm chilling. What's going on with you?
Man,
How's
I can't.
it going?
Shit, man, I can't call it, man. Just fucking up in the real world and shit. Trying to fucking put pieces of glass together and shit. But other than that, man, I'm just chilling. What's good with you, man?
I'm good, man. Just, trying to make it in this world, man.
Yeah.
But I'm good. Yeah, man.
Well,
so what's the deal?
Well, yeah, the deal is we just here to chop it up for an hour, take emails, take phone calls, and just answer dating questions, man. So let's get into it because we only have an hour. But guys, if y'all want to call in, the number is 515-605-9373. That's 515-605-9373. For all those that missed it, Mr. Locario did your badboymembership.com show. You did that earlier today, right?
Yeah, I did at like 11:30 because, we had to push everything up today. But, it's all good. We still make it happen.
All right, yeah, you made it happen. We make it happen.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, who's going first? Who's going first with these emails, big dog? Who's going first?
I can go first this time. We can make it happen.
All right, let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. Let's go.
All right, so this one says, how do you handle cock blockers? I go out and the girls I try to talk to has a cock blocking friend. How do I avoid that friend in order to get with the girl I'm trying to talk to? All right, so Steve, you wanna take that?
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me get this straight, big dog. So he trying to get at a girl, but the friend is always around trying to cock block him, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay. All right, okay, there's two different... All right, if I was doing this, say I was messing with a chick, and there's two different ways to go at this. I would either go ahead and what I call hunt the guy, which is not homosexual at all. And let me explain what I mean is, First, what I would do is I would friend him. Because the thing when you deal with a beautiful woman and she got them little gay ass friends and stuff, the quote unquote cock blockers, the Mr. Salt and the Mr. Fairy Tale, what they normally do is they are what I call the gatekeepers. So what I would say in that situation, I might get cool with him first, and then when I'm cool with him, he's gonna bring me into the group. Once I'm inside the group, I can work from within. That's one thing. Another thing is I want him to see me talking to other women when she's not around. And the reason I want that to happen is because if I start talking to her, what do you think he's going to go back and say? Oh, don't mess with him. Hey, look, don't mess with him. He's a jerk. He's an asshole.
Right.
All he does is just talk to women. Every time I turn around, he just talks to women all over the place. So those are the two routes I would take, Big Dog. What do you have on that, man? What's up with you?
Right. Yeah, I would say because he didn't. I don't think he specified if the cock blocker was a dude or another chick. So I think because what you were saying, I totally agree. Like if it's a guy that's cock blocking, like she has one of those male gay friends or whatever that's, on that other stuff, I totally co-sign what you were saying. But I was thinking, imagine if it's a girl cock blocking, let's say it's her friend, one of her friends who's a girl, and she's cock blocking, maybe what you would want to do, and I usually say this when you're talking to people who are in groups, you got to first sort of engage the whole group, you know what I mean, and become friendly and cordial with the whole group. So, let's say if it's a girl and two of her friends, you talk to all three of them. You have a conversation with all three of them at first. Get to know all three of them real quick. See what's what. Give them all an equal amount of attention. And then what happens is that if you're starting to talk to the other girl that you really want to talk to, they're most likely not going to cock block if they see already that you're a cool type of guy and they're already feeling your vibe. You know what I mean?
No
and
doubt.
Usually, what happens in those situations too is that sometimes the girl who, because this is the thing, if you got sometimes you have a group of girls who roll in packs who all of them is hot, you understand?
Yes.
But then you got those groups where it's that one hot chick and the other one is kind of not that hot. So the hot girl usually gets all the attention. So what I would say is you notice that you're in a situation where it's the one hot girl and her two other friends ain't that hot, you got to pay attention to the girls who aren't hot first, give them a little bit more time to, you know what I'm saying, and then go to the next one because they're so always used to their friend getting the attention, and that's where the cock blocking comes in a lot of times because it's just jealousy from that. So you got to be able to sort of read the situation and read the room and first approach the situation,
right?
In that manner so you can sort of stop the cock blocking before it could even, go down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, that's my take on it.
No, that's good though. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's 100, man. And that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I love the most, man, is when it's like I have choices, Mr. Lucario. I see a woman and I know the cock blocking guy is there. What do I want to do? Do I want to friend him first and have him bring me in? Or do I want to work this motherfucker to a point where he's going to go back and tell her everything I want him to see? I want him to see me talking to women.
Right.
I want him to see me doing all that, have my arm around her, hugged up on her and all. I want him to see. So when it comes time for me to talk to her, they don't, what a lot of guys don't understand is when you try to throw salt on somebody's game by trying to knock another man down to make yourself look better, what happens is it backfires on you because the difference between you and I and our kind, Mr. Lucario, is that we are around or we talk to women, right? The guys that hang out with the chick, she never sees him with women. She never sees him interact with women.
Exactly.
So, what's your take on that, man?
No, that's real talk. And, the thing is, like you were saying, when a guy's trying to throw salt on the other dude, what the other guy doesn't understand is that he's just promoting the other guy. Like, you're promoting the dude you're trying to throw salt on. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're making him the center of attention. That guy who's supposedly trying to cock block, he ends up making you the center of attention, and he makes you more valuable in the girl's eyes because he's basically, being a mouthpiece for you. You know what I'm saying? So when you come over, she feels good that this guy who's been, talking to these other girls, or these other girls see that's cute or that's so valuable or whatever, then she's like, okay, wow, like this guy's coming up to me now. Now I feel good because he's coming up to me. So, like you said, that dude is just really validating the situation for you to be able to, put yourself in a position to make things happen. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Absolutely.
It's real talk.
All right. Hey, guys, if y'all want to call in, the number to call in is 515-605-9373. That's the number. Press 1, and we want to talk to you. We're only here for an hour. We want to say what's up to everybody in the chat room, everybody that's listening live. Hope all you guys are doing well. If you have questions, ask, because we only got an hour. We're really 50 minutes, so we got to get it in, and we got to cut this thing at the hour on the dot. So it's very important. So let's go ahead and let me read the next email. All right, Steve, I've been dating this girl a couple of times. The first time we went on a date, she informed me about how wet she was after our date. It was pretty damn random. It caught me off guard. And he said, cool. He said, hey, that's all he said was cool. All right. No, dog, hold on. Wait. There's more. Hold on, dog. Let me say this one more. Man, y'all motherfuckers kill me with this shit. All right, let me try one more. I've dated this girl a couple of times. The first time we went out on a date, she informed me of how wet she was after our date. It was pretty damn random. It caught me off guard. And look, I didn't even finish the sentence. He said, cool, you may want to air it out. Oh, man. She laughed and set up another date on the spot for hiking. We went on a date the next day. I met her at her place to pick her up. I chickened out on kissing her after our hike, and instead kissed her on the cheek like a moron. Ha ha ha. Anyways, we texted a couple of times, and I asked her if she wanted to hang out at her place and watch a movie. She said hell yes, and then canceled because her and her sister were having a fight, or at least that's what she says, of course. After that, nothing big but bullshit, and she went quiet, and I moved on and started talking to another woman because I didn't feel like waiting around. She texted me tonight and said, hey, I'm sorry, I've been missing in action. I'm just uncomfortable now, and I'm trying to deal with it. Me, uncomfortable about what? Her having people over my place. I'm not bringing anyone to my place anymore. Me, confused on what she was talking about. Was it something I said, or did I make you feel that way, or what? I mean, I understand not having people over just confuses things. Let me just keep going on. I'm almost done. And it says her, she says, it's all about not having people over. I like hanging out with you, and we still can hang out, but I'm not going to have anybody over my place anymore. I ended the conversation to say I understand, which I didn't again. She said she would text me this week and let me know when she was free. I am confused on this shit right now, and I don't know what the hell is going on. Do you have any ideas?
Wow. Man.
Yeah, dude. Ugh.
Well, first of all, I would say that whole thing where he kissed her on the cheek, and he was scared to make the move and all that other stuff.
Yeah, man.
That right there, was a mistake right there, first of all. Then
what? Also,
what happened is that he has to understand that he has to strike. I always say you got to strike while the pussy's hot.
Yes.
You understand? So
did you just say strike while the pussy's hot?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took so long to make something happen that all these other changes and, things happen in the situation where she's like, oh, I can't bring anybody on my house right now. This happened, that happened. So now you're letting all these things go down because you're taking too long to strike. But also, too, when she said that, hey, I can't have anyone over my house, he should have just said, all right, cool, come to my place. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tell her, all right, well, then come over to where I'm at, or, we can go to this other spot and make it happen. You know what I mean? So he should have took control of that situation to tell her, hey, let's do this and let's do that. he could have still made it happen. But I would say the most important thing that he didn't do was, really strike when he should have been making it happen at that moment. You know what I mean? But what do you think, Steve?
Oh man. All right. This is why so many guys fail with women. This right here is the perfect example, Mr. Lucario, because it's not every day a woman is going to tell you that she's wet. Now, a woman telling me that she's wet, Mr. Lucario, is saying that, you know what? We need to take care of this right now. We need to either go to your place, my place. We need to drive somewhere. I just need to get this taken care of. Okay, that's how I'm taking it if a woman says that she's wet. Now, that's strike one because a lot of guys don't even understand that women will give you clues to things. That's number one. He didn't understand that. So the next problem, Mr. Lucario, is him saying, now again, this is where I talk about, Mr. Lucario. They want to get to a point with these women, but when they get their foot in the fire, they don't know what to do, because him replaying saying cool, you may want to air it out, not only showed her that he was not really, what's the word? He just didn't have any skills in the bedroom.
Right.
He missed the mark. He missed the mark, number one. So that's all these strikes. And but look, she forgave him, and she set up another date. And then when they went on the date the next day, you kissed. Let me get this straight, Ms. Lucario. You have an opportunity to kiss a woman, and you're not going to take it. Instead, you kiss her on her cheek like she's your kid's sister, or like she's a. What's your take on that, man? What do you think about that bullshit, though?
Yeah, and that's another thing where it's like, he's basically like, she's throwing it at him.
Yes.
And he's not really doing what he needs to do, because the fact that she's still even talking to him and calling him shows that she's interested.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But he's not doing nothing with it. Yeah. So the longer he takes, the harder it's going to be for him to make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, at this point, if he keeps going in that direction, he's going to lose the situation entirely. You see what I mean? So he need to get up on that.
But it goes to the next one. He said he texted her a couple of times asking if she wanted to hang out at her place and watch a movie. She said hell yes. And here's the thing with a lot of women. Now, yes, she's attracted to him. She already told him he makes her wet. She wanted to kiss him. She was thinking, all right, you know what? I can have this guy over, get up on that dick and fuck him, or blah blah blah. But then you know what happened? The ghost of Christmas past came in and said, "Whoa, hold on, young lady. Let's look at this. You told him." Now again, that's really embarrassing for a woman to sit there and be that open and honest with you, Mr. Lucario, and then you not say anything back. That really embarrasses her. And I think she was really embarrassed by the fact that he didn't step up to the plate and tell her, you know what I mean? And so you take that in account, you put that in effect, and then you also put in effect the fact that that the kiss. So maybe she did have plans with someone else, but he was a cookie cutter, I think, Mr. Lucario. And that's what pissed her off. What's your thoughts on that real quick?
No, right. I agree with that when you were saying that, like, the fact that he didn't, go up on it is kind of like almost embarrassing to her, almost like sort of like a rejection in a sort of way too, because, she's putting herself out there to say, okay, look, I'm getting wet. I'm going to do this. Yeah, let's make this happen. And he's still sort of just not doing anything. So, in her mind, she's like, what's really good with this dude?
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, look, he needs to, at this point, he needs to move fast, because the train is about to leave the station. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So he needs to, really make it happen. I feel like it ain't going to go nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
Crazy.
No doubt. All right. Well, we done with that. But guys, again, if y'all want to call in, 515-605-9494, 9373 is the number. Call in and press 1. We're only here for an hour, so get it in. Mr. Lucario, you have the floor, sir.
All right, so this one says, this girl I like at my school keeps telling me she's not interested in dating me. Every time we talk, but she keeps flirting with me. Even when I ignore her, she keeps coming back. But if I make a move, she backs away. What should I do? All right, so what's your thoughts on that?
Oh, wait, now let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So she's saying that she likes him. Well, every time he tries to mess around with her, she pulls away.
Right.
And then,
right. But then she keeps coming back, and then when he tries to do something, she keeps pulling away.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I've had that happen. Yes, I had. Yes, I've had that happen, and I just want to be honest with you, Miss Lacar. Do you hear that noise? You hear that noise? That noise, guys, is called my fucking time, and that's one thing I don't fucking waste. And let me tell you, Mr. Lucario.
Exactly.
Look, you want to play those little fucking games, those little Jack and Jill, we go up the hill type bullshit games. You can do all the stuff that you want to do, but check this out. I don't have time for that bullshit. You can do that shit with them other punk ass motherfuckers, but you ain't doing it with me. So you know what? To me, no means go. I don't ask twice. So, I'm going to put my bid in one time, Mr. Lucario. And if she doesn't give me no play or she's not down and she come with later on, I'm going to tell her, get the fuck out of my face. I'll call her out. Right. She bullshitting. What you got on that? I think she like you bullshitting.
Right. No, I agree. That's the thing, because if you letting her know, like, hey, let's make something happen, and if she's like, nah, I'm not really trying to do that, and then she keeps flirting with you and doing all this other stuff, but then when you try to respond to her flirting and she's talking about nah, chill, then that's just her playing mind games and being on some attention whore stuff. It's really that simple. Like, she's not about nothing. She's just sort of using you, and, because you said that, like, she said the girl is at his school, so it's probably like just some, in between classes, she be playing around with you because she knows you like her, and she's just using you for that ego boost. You know what I'm saying? She likes to know that she can get you riled up and then also, turn you down. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little, back and forth thing. I would say at this point, you shouldn't even pay her no mind. You should ignore her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when she tries to, like, get all, flirty with you or whatever, just keep that shit straight G. Like, look, man, if we ain't going to be fucking around, we don't need to do it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep it real with her. You know what I mean? Because you got to let her know, like, look, I'm not the type of dude you need to play them games with. So either we doing this or we not. You know what I'm saying? And then if she ain't, then, you just keep that moving and stop, messing with her. Right. And then, have her stop messing with you, and then you keep moving. That's really all it is. Because that attention whore stuff is just, it's terrible.
No, you're right, Ms. Gar. It is terrible. But again, it's because these weak ass motherfuckers allowed them to do that. Now, haunted house. If you got a question, press 1. I just saw it on the chat room, but I'm on the board, so I can't really look at your chat room, guys. This is our thing, guys. If y'all have questions, man up. Call in and ask like men. Don't. Hey, you got the number right here, 515-605-9373. Haunted House. If you serious about your question, call in, press 1. Let's chop it up, because this is the beautiful thing, dog. And I say it every week. You got 2 pipe hit motherfuckers, not 1. You got 2 that are gonna give you 2 great perspectives that you can use. So go ahead and call in if you're serious, because one thing I learned about a lot of people, Miss Lucario, if they're not serious, they just gonna type it, because look, if they scared to talk to us, Mr. Lucario, they ain't gonna talk to no motherfucking woman, man.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's real tough.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and let's go ahead and read the next one. Guys, again, y'all want to call in, 515-605-9373, 515-605-9373 is the number. All right, let me see. My phone broke 6 months ago, and I took a jump and didn't replace it. I've been truly enjoying not having the freedom of being hassled. I don't even know what that fucking means. I feel like I'm in the real world instead of having my nose on the internet. Anyone who wants to get me will have to wait till I'm ready and all that stuff. I still get lots of people who have a good social life. Oh, let me get to the motherfucker. Okay, I met this woman who lives 50 miles away from me, and I'm torn. I want to keep things real, face-to-face and off the internet. Yet, given that we can't see each other too often because of the distance and work, late night texting on, I guess, WhatsApp, whatever, what's a WhatsApp, all right, whatever that is, could be a great way to move things along while being a lot less needy and calling all the time. I don't want to compromise my own phoneless worldview, but I'm good at the text game, and instant messaging can be a great way to build closeness with someone who lives far away. I believe that true. And also, she uses her phone a lot, and I'm just letting some other guy in the back door when she wants to fill in the space. He wants to know, is it okay to go phoneless? What's your take on that, man?
Is it okay to not have a phone?
Yeah, that bullshit.
Is that what he asked?
Yes. Yeah, that bullshit.
I mean, I don't see why you would not want to have the phone though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would think you would want, as many forms of communication that you can get to make it easier for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because the thing is with chicks, a lot of times, a woman, she's gonna do what's easy for her. You know what I'm saying? And if it's gonna be hard to get in contact with you and do all this other stuff, a lot of times she ain't gonna, even bother unless she's like 1,000,000% into you. She has that situation where she's like feeling you like crazy. Then maybe she'll jump through a whole bunch of hoops and all the other stuff. But if you sort of like texting a girl trying to get to know her or something, or y'all doing something like that, you're gonna need a phone. But he's saying that he does stuff on WhatsApp, but WhatsApp is on the phones. I don't know how he's going to go phone.
What's a WhatsApp? What is a WhatsApp? What is that?
It's like it's basically like texting, but like it's something like you can do it for long distance or something like that. So like instead of making a long distance call, you can just text on WhatsApp and all that stuff, and it has like people's numbers and all that. So it's basically like using a phone. So I'm just confused by his question of like saying, should I not go, do a phone thing and still deal with the girl? That's kind of contradictory to me, sort of. Like, how you going to contact the chick and interact with her if you don't got no phone?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Or if he's saying, I'm going to just use WhatsApp, it's the same shit.
Yeah, I think what's messing up a lot of people, what they don't understand is that you've got to win, and what I always call on so many fronts. Your approach has to be on point. Your text game has to be on point. Your telephone game has to be on point. And I'm just starting just those three. And if you don't have a phone, how are you going to send messages through a fucking dove? Are you going to like grab a dove and write some shit on a little piece of paper and roll that motherfucker up, Lucario, and tie it and then send it off to the dove, or do smoke signals like the Indians used to do or some shit? What the fuck are you going to do? So this is a new day and age, man. It's not like when I was growing up where we had to walk up to women and talk to them because we didn't have phones. You have all the technology. Like you say, you have the WhatsApp app. You've got the internet. You've got Facebook. You have lots of things. Even like, I guess, Tinder thing. You got Tinder and things like that. That's where a lot of my boys are on. They're on that Tinder shit. But they're and another one they call like Plenty of Fish? Plenty of Fish or some shit like that.
Yeah, Plenty of Fish.
They are on those things constantly, just knocking them down one after the other, after the other, after the other. But they're connected. And in order for this to work, you must remain connected to women, because not every woman, Miss Lucario, is going to be in your area. You're going to have women outside your area, so you have to find a way to connect with them, man. What you think?
Right. No, I agree. You got, and again, you got to make it not only easy for her, but you got to make it easy for you. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, if you are eliminating certain aspects of the situation, it's going to make it harder for you to interact with the women. You know what I mean? Like, like the fact that you have all these other, forms of communication, that's cool, but also at the same time, you still gonna want that phone for just in case. You know what I mean? If you're supposed to be meeting a girl somewhere, because I think he said something about some long distance thing or whatever like that. But either way, if you're meeting a girl on a date or something, you might need to text her about something real quick, or she might need to text you. You know what I mean? And it's if you don't got the tools for her to get in contact with you, it's just making stuff a little bit, harder. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I just say, like, why make it harder when you can just make shit flow easier? You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, they're doing everything backwards. But let me give you a case in point. They're doing everything backwards even with this. When you have opportunity, and Ms. Lucario, if I was them, those guys, I would be bending over backwards every Friday, calling and asking us so many questions instead of just sitting around and listening. But it goes to show you how guys are today and why women don't see them as men, because a lot of these guys would rather sit and listen and still let their ego get in their way instead of learning. I mean, for me, like I say, I had a mentor. I had to learn. So what I did is I shut the fuck up and I asked millions of questions. But you can always tell why they're always going to fail. And if they get a woman, they're going to be the bitch in the relationship because they think that just sitting around not doing anything is going to get something done, man. What's your take on that, man?
Right. Nah, for real. Like, guys out there, just really need to understand at the end of the day that, they gotta make moves. They gotta, manage situations. You understand? They gotta, make all these things go down. And, all I say is this, is that whatever is going to make something easier for you, just do that thing. You know what I mean? Like, don't put obstacles in your way. Don't make things be more, complicated than it needs to be. You know what I mean? It's like you almost want to simplify, everything that you're doing. And that's what I was talking about with the game. Like, a lot of times dudes make the game so complicated, and it's like, nah, it's just really, it's almost like you're trying to simplify things that you might think are complex, but it's not necessarily that complex. So it's like, once you understand the basics, once you understand, to get from point A to point B, you know what I mean? It's just really understanding how to make everything more simple for you. So it's like, once you do that, everything else will fall into place and be just a little bit more easier to do versus like, trying to go all these different alternative routes and then make the shit even harder for you. You know what I mean? And then you end up confusing yourself and doing a whole bunch of extra shit. Just like even with the email that we had earlier with the guy who was talking about, he kissed the girl on the cheek and everything. It was like the woman made it simple for him. She was like, look, I'm getting wet, hanging out with you. It's like, cool, let's get this popping then. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just see where the shit is to make it easier for you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So hey, if you don't want the technology to work for you, then it's going to definitely work against you. All right, Mr. Carl, you're up, big dog. And real quick, guys, if y'all want to call in, y'all have the number. It is 515-605-9373. If you have a question, press 1 and we'll talk to you. We are here. That's what we're here for. Go ahead, Mr. Carl. You got it.
Right. All right, cool. So this next question, this is funny. It says, how do I find the girls who are not whores? I only want to date women who had no more than 2 sex partners in her life. What are some signs to look out for? So what's your thoughts, Steve?
Oh, man. Let me tell you something about women that a lot of you guys understand. Most of them are the greatest actresses in the world where they can get Oscars. Because a whore can make herself look like a slut, and a good girl can make herself look like a whore. You know what I mean? They can just do it. They just, even like, you have a good girl that, that's why I always talk about Halloween. That's like one of the biggest times I tell guys to go to the club, because that's the time where women show how nasty and fucking whorish they are, because all they do is wear whorish outfits. But even though the whores wear the whore outfits, some girls that want attention wear whore outfits because they want the attention. They don't want to look like the library. They want to look like the roller coaster ride to draw attention from guys. So his problem is this. If you want that, maybe you need to go to a third world country or something. Go to the island of Zamunda and Like Eddie said, find that bitch riding on butt naked on the zebra. Maybe she won't be. She'll be like that. But no, this is a whole new day and age, man. Women are fucking. So for you to sit there and want two partners and all that other stuff, you know, to me, you're making it all about the sex and not the person. And that's where you're gonna have the problem, because if you're what happens if you get a woman that's only had two partners, but she has a fucked up ass personality? You know what I mean? What do you do?
Right, exactly.
You know? So
right, exactly.
Yeah. So what's your take on that, Mr. Lucario?
Right, and you know, I always said, man, you know, guys got to understand that these chicks are out here having sex. You know what I mean? Like, and I always say it like this. You know, if you got a woman, let's say a woman just gets one guy that approaches her a day, just one guy, right? But every day for a year, a guy approaches her. That's 365 guys trying to holler, and that's just from one a day, right? Now, let's times that by 10 years. You know what I mean? Let's say from the time she was 18 to now she's 28, she's been getting approached by one guy every day for the past 10 years. That's over 3,600 and something guys.
Yes.
So you trying to tell me out of 3,600 something guys, you expect a 28-year-old woman to have had only sex with two people? You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know what I mean? And on top of that, you got to understand the fact that not a lot of women are in long-term relationships. So that means that they're continuously dating. So therefore, since they're dating, they're going to be having sex with a bunch of dudes. You know what I mean? I always say like this. All you got to do is concern yourself, like you were saying, with the type of person that the person is. And when she's in a relationship with you, you know, you make sure that she's doing right by you. Yes. Like you said, in a monogamous relationship, she's doing right by you by just being with you when she's with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's all you can really do, because at the end of the day, if you're trying to find some girl who, she only had sex with this amount of people, and the thing is, you'll never really know, because a girl is not going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if she's a chick who's had sex with like 30 dudes will tell you she only had sex with 3 guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to do the multiple.
That's not the truth.
Yeah, that's not the truth. Yeah, they always cover their partners and shit.
Right. So they're not going to tell you the truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so the thing is, if you're trying to find that girl, it's like it's an impossible thing to do at the end of the day, unless, like, you would have to literally know some chick is a virgin or something, or literally know this girl from somewhere and just knew for a fact that, okay, I grew up with this girl, you know, I seen her every day, I knew the guy she was messing with, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Other than that, you ain't gonna know. Some random girl you meet at a bar, you're not gonna know. Some girl you meet at a club or you at a party, I go on dates and everything, you'll never know. And on top of that, a lot of chicks, truthfully, I would say, you know, because I ask a lot of women, and I be telling them, I'm be like, yo, tell me the truth, because, you know, I tell them I'm a coach, so, you know, they let me know the real deal. Most of the women that I've talked to have, on average, had sex with at least anywhere between 50 to 80 dudes by the time they're like 30-something. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, I'm sorry to burst the bubble of a whole bunch of dudes, but that's just, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got a call, though, Ms. LaCar. We got a call, so hey, guys, like I say, y'all want to call in 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1. We are only here for, I guess, another 23 minutes, so come on in. Let's go ahead and bring the first caller in, the one that has some nuts that wants to call in. Let's bring it in.
Hey, you guys! Cut that bitch off!
Area code 718. You are on the Mr. Lucario and Steve the Dean Hour. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Word. Hey, my name is Jay, man. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia. I want to say what's up to Lucario, man. Love the videos. Steve the Dean.
What up?
Twin Pillars in the building, man. What's up?
What up,
what's
man?
Up, fam?
Appreciate it, bro. What's going on?
Much love.
Hey, much love, much love. Hey, Steve, I just want to tell you, I called early in the week, and I was the one who told you about, you know, I had my girl, this girl I'm dealing with, got the, you know, found out she liked girls on the side. So I took your advice and just straight up did my thing this week with her, as far as, you know, letting her taste her own pussy juices and everything like that. And I was just like doing my thing, and then I was like, yo, man, you know, what's up with your girl and everything? So she got it popping off the night.
There you go.
I'm a bit nervous because, you know what I mean? I didn't think it was going to go off like that,
Wait. So you think the advice I'm gonna give you is gonna steer you in the wrong direction? Come on, man. You talking about me.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Hey, I mean, I didn't take no liquid courage or nothing, man. I just came out and I forgot what you said, but I said it my own way, and it came out real 100. And then she was just like, oh, I didn't know you wanted me to do that. Don't look at me different if it happened. So I was like, nah, babe, you know, I know this is what you like. I like that too. You know, more the better. But this is just between you and I. So, you know, I won't disrespect you. So she was just on some, go ahead.
Well, no. So you want Lucario and myself to give you some advice on tonight when you're dealing with two women in the bed. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Of
yes.
course.
Yes.
Miss
Lucario. I didn't think it was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen just like that. I was ready for, you know, because I put down the laws, man. I put down the laws. It was like, I'm no drama.
Right.
Blah. But it's just been, I've been listening and, you know, just laying down the laws. And just was like, you know what, you know, you should invite her over. And she said she always thought you were cute, you know, and she just telling me things. And, you know, I could tell her girl was looking at me on the low, you know. So when I found out that this girl I'm dating was into that because her Facebook shit was open one day, and I just was like, oh, let me see what she's talking about. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know, it's my computer, damn it. So I just looked through and saw her conversing with so, you know, the girls and stuff like, yeah, you know, but she was like, nah, he don't know about that life. I can't introduce him to that. So I felt some type of way. I took the reactive shit, but I was like, nah, that's not mannish. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Become active. You know what I mean? You can work on this. This could be beneficial to you. You know what I mean? What you got to lose? You know what I'm saying? So I straight up manned up. Told her, you know, I was playing with him, boom, boom, boom. One thing led to another. I was like, yo, ooh, man, if we had another girl here, because my sex drive was going through the roof. And she was like, really, you want that? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, but you going to be looking at me all different now and everything. I was like, hell no. If this is what you like, you know, we grown, we got to do this. You know what I'm saying? We in our 40s, babe. You know, we got to live this life. Tomorrow's not promised. You know, it's just some shit like that, man. So like, all right. So now it's popping at night, but I'm feeling, you know, I just got out of, I'm at the mall and shit. I'm about to go buy some cologne and shit because I know I don't got no cologne in the house. So I know I got you saying something about Allure or something.
Allure by Chanel. That's my shit, Allure.
I got to like it.
My shit is Allure, yes. I love that
Allure,
shit.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just a regular. So, you know, I'm like, I got the bedroom. I just went out and got some, like, bubbles and shit for the room. I don't know. I got a fog machine. I'm about to hook this shit up. I'm about to turn them out. Because these chicks got some money, bro. They got money.
Well,
you know what I mean? That's the thing. And another question on top of that is that I'm trying to get these chicks to, like, trick. I want these girls to be spending that cash on me, man. I want to get out there like that.
Oh, man.
I know that's a lot. That's not a lot.
How would you help them with a threesome, dog? What you got on that, man?
Please.
Man, this is what I would say, though, as far as when you're in the situation and it's actually happening, right?
It may even be a foursome. Shoot, I'm just thinking about it. It may be like that. For real. I'm just preparing myself.
If it wasn't, that's another thing. But what I would say is that make sure, again, you got to make sure you do this. Make sure that you show just a little bit more attention to your main chick.
Yes.
I got you. I got you.
So don't go up in there and just be all excited of the other chick you about to smash, like, and then just sort of ignore your girl or keep on the back. But nah, it's got to be where, like, you're giving them both attention or whatever, and they're probably going to both be giving you attention, but you still want to give your girl a little bit more attention. And also, what you want to do is you want to have it in a situation where your girl is sort of like control.
The leader.
Not necessarily, leading the other girl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, It's not necessarily like, so it's almost like you know, it's almost like your girl is the center of attention. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And therefore, she'll make the situation more pleasurable for you. You feel what I mean? Because if you sort of ignore your girl and go be all up on the other girl and making her more of the attention, then your girl's going to sort of get jealous and feel a certain way, and that's going to make the interaction kind of crazy. And then even after it's done, it's going to be an issue. You feel what I'm saying? And then she probably not going to do it again. You feel what I mean? So I would say, on that aspect, just make sure, you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so let's see what else you got to tell them on that.
Yeah, no, you nailed it on the head. I'm just saying 718. I would again, like Lucario said, you got to make sure your woman you're gonna give your woman a little more attention. Now, if you come, which I always tell you, don't do the first time, but if you do, come with your woman. Don't come with that other chick, okay?
Right.
Don't do that.
Suppose she riding you like crazy, though, like with the other one.
Throwing motherfucking ass off. Yeah, you need to think about.
Off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You need to think about big fat chicks or something.
Damn.
Think about Precious or some shit like that. Throw her ass off and get back with your girl and do it that way, man. So
right.
Okay.
Yeah, but you want to give them experience. Don't be too thirsty. Allow them to enjoy themselves.
Right. Let it flow.
You let it flow and everything, but again.
But set the move, because they coming back to my place. So I'm gonna just set the ambiance, got the music playing. You know what I'm saying? I may make some desserts or something like that. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Just setting that mood right.
Wait, do you have the making out, the kissing 101 or the fucking 101? Do you have anything?
No. I got alpha code in conversation.
Well, man, look. You need a crash course. You need to get that. You need to get that, man. You need to think about getting that because again, it's very important. Remember, your first impression is huge, especially in this situation.
Oh yeah.
Because if it's going good, if it's going right, what I used to do when I was back in the day when I was a little lad, when everything's in black and white. Right. The impression that I used to give when I was doing that they would like how we used to trade baseball cards and football cards when we were kids. They will trade you. They will take you and trade you around amongst a circle of friends.
That's all good. I got love for that.
Exactly.
That's all good.
Yeah,
I got a lot of love. I'm one of the Dark Brothers like Lucario. So you know what I'm saying? They know what's up, man.
Right.
Okay, so keep on, Dean.
No doubt. No, it's all good. No, I'm just saying that it's really important that you right now, again, you have the codes and all that, but when it comes to the sexual stuff, you're like a lost puppy right now. You're like Mr. Crabtree's birds and bees, and I want you to be vultures and hornets. You know what I mean? I don't want you to be birds and bees. So I want you to be able to put on a show for them that will make them want to take you somewhere else and like, damn, we need to show this guy off and this and that. And you ain't gonna do it without knowing what you don't know. You know what I mean? You got alpha code, you already know. You already know what you don't know, right?
Right.
So
Exactly. So you that kissing 101.
I would say
I ain't gonna have enough time to read it.
No, they're 15-minute videos. They're 15-minute videos. So what I'm saying to you, you're not getting the whole go into manhood. You get a 3-pack, get the kissing, the making out, and the fucking 101. Get those, and then you can combine them. You can mix them up, combine them, and all this other stuff. But what you'll do is you'll lay out an impression that will be totally different because they're not expecting it. That's the thing. They're not expecting it.
Right.
Not at all.
And
if they're not expecting it,
I just got a text. I just got a text now. What time is it right at 2:30?
It's
2:48.
It's 2:48
all
right now.
Now I just got a text. Okay.
So what time is this going down?
Like 7. See, I usually come on around 6 to 7, so I was going.
Well, you got us now early.
So you surprised me with the early. They surprised me with the early thing.
Yeah,
today,
you
so
got. Well, you good. Good thing you did get us early. It's good you did though.
Hell yeah.
For real, right?
So I can do role play and all that shit today.
Well,
like I can have them dress up.
Not yet. Okay, listen. In order for you to get to that stage, okay, remember, The more experienced you are, the more you open up doors. But if you're still doing the basic shit that you've been doing since you've known us and before that, it's not. Well, but you, because you don't know what I show you guys. So,
I don't know. I gotta take it out the bedroom.
But what I'm saying is once you can open up those doors, then they will be more willing to do more things with you that they've never thought they would ever do with anybody else. So it's
okay.
Yeah, Lakari, what you got on that, fam?
No, I agree. I was about to say, because like you're saying like role playing and all that other stuff. All that other stuff comes later once they're even more comfortable in the situation. You know what I mean? Where it becomes like a thing now. But you gotta crawl before you can walk. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do the stuff first. Because also too, like us, and this is why we say, make sure that you show your girl a little bit more attention and all that other stuff. Because your girl has to also be down, you know what I'm saying, to continue. You know what I mean? Okay. You don't want it to be like a one-time thing and then she's like, oh, I felt a certain way. You know what I mean? So you want it to be like in that situation, so the next few times you make it happen or you get it going, then you can implement all that other stuff to spice it up and all of that. But as of right now, you just got to stick to getting it going how it is now, and then later on you keep that, you keep it going and start pushing the envelope and all that other stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got you. That's real talk. Okay, I got you. So I'm going to get some wine. I'm getting some wine right now. I'm just setting a space with that to keep everybody at ease and stuff.
Right.
At least I'm going to get some wine, just some shit like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
All
I feel you on that.
All right, man.
That's real talk.
So holler back. Let us know how it went down.
I'll call back. I'll call you back on Monday. Let you know what went down.
Well, not Monday. Tuesday. It's Tuesday show.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Damn. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, you miss Maria, man? You should be talking to her ass with this shit.
Man, she was out of town, right? And then some other girl came in. Or maybe that's another video, but she was out of town.
No, not the video.
Right?
I'm talking about on the show. On the show.
Yeah, and I never got a chance to talk to her because I do construction work, so I'm off right now, and I just looked on, and it's like YouTube Live with Lakari. I was like, what? It's not 6 o'clock yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I try to catch our shows on Friday.
Okay.
So, it's a pleasure, and I really appreciate what you guys do, man. Man up, for real.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Okay, well, all right,
man. All right, I appreciate it, man.
We'll throw you back and let us know how it go, big dog, okay?
For sure.
All
Respect,
right.
man.
No doubt. Peace out, man. All right, well, we're back,
Peace
guys.
out,
y'all want to call in 515-605-9373. We got 9 minutes left on the show, so call in when you can. But if not, we get to the last few minutes. We're going to hear Miss Lakari tell us about the badboymembership.com and everything he's got going on. So with that being said, Mr. Carver, we only got 8 minutes to go. Do you have another email, sir? Or is it my turn? Is it my turn or is it yours?
No, it's your turn. All right,
okay, it's my turn. Okay. All right, here we go. My bad. Yeah, this is my last email. Okay, perfect timing. Apologies if this is not the right question, but I can't get a woman to make eye contact with me, but they're always looking. When I look up, they maintain it for a few seconds, and I either look away or they do. If I approach, they don't look at me. I'm either gross or he's some background or something. Here's some background as killing my confidence. I don't understand what he's saying. He said he's 48 years old, separated with no confidence, but in my 20s, women asked me out and always had girlfriends. I don't care about he's telling me about his body, which I don't fucking care about. Okay, at the beach with women, always talking about the women, talking about. Oh man, let me get to his fucking question. Let me see here. All right, here we go. But I can't get a woman to make eye contact. Right? Yeah, exactly. I can't get a woman to make eye contact, and I never make a conversation. Sometimes a woman might say you look good when you're doing a show, or ask me a diet question. Okay, let's see here. But they don't seem to want to flirt. Am I projecting a lack of confidence, or maybe I'm just unattractive? I can't get a woman to look at me once I'm near her. And can you help me out with the problem? That's basically it. So.
Right. So he's basically saying he can't. You saying he can't get a chick to engage with him in conversation? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, he's worried about the eye. He's saying because he's not getting eye contact from her, that he's having problems. So
Man, well, that's the thing. These guys got to stop worrying about eye contact. You know what I mean? You got to stop worrying about getting. See, guys are looking for signals, and they're and looking for signals is okay, because if you do see a sign or a signal that she's trying to talk to you or whatever, then that's good. Then you go and make it happen. But you don't wait for that in order to go and approach a girl. You understand? Right. And a lot of guys, they try to play it safe. They try to say, well, I don't want to go and talk to a girl unless she's looking at me or unless she checks me out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the thing is, I would say a lot of times, you know, a girl's not going to really know if she likes you sometimes until you approach.
Yeah,
until you
absolutely.
step up and start, you know, spitting what you're spitting. You know what I mean? Because she got to get a taste of you anyway. She got to see how you is. So even if she is looking at you and you do come over, she still has to make a decision. You feel what I mean? Based off of your game and based off of how you interact with her.
Yeah.
So, you know, her just checking you out is just the initial thing. So you don't even need to worry about that too much. Because there's times where a girl's not even paying you no mind, and then you go up to her and she, you know, receptive to you because you talking what you talking. But if you sitting there waiting for eye contact, and you sitting there waiting for a girl to look at you, that's going to be, you know, it's not really that good of a strategy. And on top of that, truth be told, the average guy doesn't have that much women checking him out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, no doubt.
So it ain't, you know what I mean? So it ain't like, and it's not necessarily they're not checking you out because they're not interested. It's just that women, and also too, sometimes the way women check men out is very subtle. So a woman could have checked you out and you could have missed it. So you don't even know if she checked you out or not. So it's like, unless she's blatantly looking at you, that's one thing. But I would just say, at the end of the day, just go up and approach who you want to approach, who you're attracted to, and do that. And if you do catch a chick checking you out, then, you know, go and do it at the same time. But don't ever sit there and wait for a girl to check you out before you go and holler at her. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you know, I really feel like if you got a mouthpiece, again, I always tell guys who don't look good, you know, you got to have a little bit more with you to get her just at least enough curious enough about you, because a lot of women will see a fat or an ugly guy and they're like, well, I'm not attracted to him and all this other stuff, and I'm being told I'm wrong. But I'm just saying is, if you got a mouthpiece, I don't give a fuck. You got a mouthpiece, you can do that. You can get a girl. But it's very important that you have to have confidence, though. But again, some guys might have to have a little more, though. I'm just saying, because, you know, I don't want to use Biggie Smalls, but we know he had money, power, a little bit of fame. That was attractive to women. But the thing is that sometimes when a woman sees or pulls back or peels back the layers and everything, that, you know what? That's the thing, man. I mean, like I said, I'm not a great looking guy. I'm old now. I'm old than a motherfucker. But I know I got a mouthpiece. You know what I mean? I got a mouthpiece. And I just want all the guys to know out there, you got to know how to talk to them. You know, you can't kiss their ass and everything. You can't fucking give in to what they want. You just got to be really assertive with these women. And like I said, last thing I want to say, Mr. Cario, let them know what it is. Let them let them fucking, man. What you got, Mr. Lucario? We ain't got much time. What you got, man?
Right. No, I was just saying, man, you have to work on your game. That's what I be trying to tell people all the time. I keep saying you have to work on how you talk to women, because women are attracted to the feeling. You understand what I'm saying? That's what gets women wet. That's what gets women into you. Like, a woman, she'll see a guy and think, okay, he's attractive, but at the end of the day, that attractive guy will come up to her, that cute guy will come up to her, and she's like, oh, he's boring. You know what I mean? Or he doesn't, you know, he doesn't know how to talk to women, or, you know what I mean? Like, she gets that vibe from him. So you have another guy who's not that great looking, but he knows how to interact with her to get her in that mood. So again, at the end of the day, the game equalizes. It brings everything on an equal playing field. You see what I mean? Because then since you know that women are attracted to how they feel, you can inspire that feeling. And this is what's so great about the game, is that it's like, you know, men, you know, at the end of the day are lucky for the fact that women will be attracted to you a lot of times just off of how you make them feel. Yes. This is why you say you can develop that skill in order to make that happen.
Yeah.
You know?
So, well, Mr. Carr, we got 2 minutes to go, so let's go ahead and wrap this up and everything. what you want to say, because I know we got to wrap it up. Where you want them to know about you, Mr. Lucario? What you got?
Yeah, definitely, guys, make sure you go to badboymembership.com so you can join the Bad Boy membership, which you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month, step-by-step stuff that you can really implement into your game. All right? So, yeah, holla at me over there.
No doubt. And, guys, y'all can go to themanmindset.com, check out your boy, the Dean. I just want to let you guys know that maybe later on tonight, since I'm really not doing anything, I'm probably going to do a hit-and-run show, so look out for that. Probably going to just do a show for y'all later on tonight, so, guys, look out for that. But other than that, man, I would just want to say, again, Miss Lucario and myself, we'll be – what's going on next week? We got the same time, or what are we looking at as far as time?
Yeah, next week we're going to be regular time at 6.
Okay.
6 p.m.
Yeah, but like I say, guys, there are going to be times like if I'm out of town or Mr. Lucario's out of town, we can't make it. We're going to miss some shows, but we'll try to make it up some way on the back end somehow to keep giving you all the information that you're getting. So if you want to get in touch with Mr. Lucario, please go to badboymembership.com and get in touch with him. And if you want to get in touch with me, please go to themanmindset.com. For myself and Mr. Lucario, we hope all y'all enjoyed the show. We hope y'all have a good weekend. And Mr. Lucario, when are you going to be back on the air again?
Friday at 3. You can check me out on my YouTube page, Lucario Fan. Just hit me up and subscribe. You get the notifications and all that good stuff.
All right, and real quick before we go, like, subscribe, share this. Subscribe to Mr. Lucario, subscribe to me, because when we do our shows and our hidden ones, y'all are gonna miss out. So I'm definitely gonna do something tonight. I should do something because I'm not doing anything. I'm not getting anything. So all right, Mr. Lucario, we're gonna roll out this motherfucker, man. Thanks for coming in, and we'll do this next week, big dog.
All right, bro. All right, man. See y'all later.
Guys, we holler at y'all later. Peace.